Okay, people have been asking how I did the carb venting and rejetting. So we'll do a quick little video on it, and I hope this kind of explains things. If I have time, I'll actually put this on the laptop and edit it and put in some still pictures from the publication that I read that taught me how to do this. So I'm going to hand the camera over to the wifey, and we're going to go ahead and get on this. Your standard Walbro LMT carb with intake manifold still attached. You can tell right here it says LMT. These are the standard carbs that you find on the older riding mowers. I'm sure everybody's got about 3 or 4 or 5 sitting around. I think I got somewhere around 6 or 7, something like that. When you take the bowl off, take the float off, you're left with this. There's a baffle plate. There's your high-speed jet. Go ahead and take your high-speed jet out. And I've removed the baffle plate from this just to show you real quick. See if you can zoom in on this. These are your vents right here. Now the baffle plate removed is just to show you where the vents work and how they come out. That's all they are. That's all it is. This other vent right here comes out right there. So with that being said, when you flip over to the other side, you've got your low speed, you've got your vent, and I guess that one's your mixture, your high speed, one of the two. What I did was I took a number 8x32 set screw, and I went to Lowe's, and for 25 bucks I got a nice little tap set. Has all the little metric sizes in it. And basically you tap your vent hole right there and you run the set screw down into it. Now when you do that, don't be a dum-dum. Okay? You don't want that coming out. Now, after you do that, your channel right here, you go to your local RC parts store, you know, for RC cars. You get a little pressure fitting. It's a little fuel inlet fitting for gas-powered RC cars. Real expensive. It tells you in there what to drill it out. This one is a number 36 drill bit, and tap it out at 6/32 count. The one that I put in was actually a 10. I liked it better. What you do is right here where this comes out, as you can see, I've drilled the hole. Then you tap it. You take your fitting, put some Loctite on it, put it in there so that it's flush. Now, if the edge of your fitting right here is hanging out over this, put it in a vise. Take the old flapper wheel to it, just lightly on your angle grinder, because you want that even with this, because it's got to mate flat. After you do that, your venting is done. So what you do is you take out the old emulsion tube down in here, and EC Carburetors sells a kit, a high-speed kit, which is an adjustable needle and an emulsion tube with a much larger opening in it. You put that one in there, put your carb back together, put your bowl on, and you'll take the EC screw, which I currently have right now in my racer. You take the EC screw and you thread it down in there. Now back the screw out before you do that. You don't want to tighten that, because there's a nut that tightens down, you know, just like this, but it's got a needle that runs through it. So you back that needle out, you tighten the nut down, finger tighten the needle until it touches, back it out a turn. And that should get you good. Like I said, this is for the Walbro LMT carb. Standard carb you find pretty much anywhere. Nowadays, they've gone to this junk, the Nicky carbs, with one of these pieces of crap in it. Whatever scientist thought that up, or EPA guy, ought to get a good swift kick in the satchel. Some people say, I love a Nicky carb, it's good. Well, I'm not one of them. I don't care for them. They're a bunch of plastic crap. I'll stick to the old carbs. Anyways, I hope that helps.